You are meditating incorrectly. Why is meditation so important? It boosts your sex game. It increases your mental health. It makes you happier. It reduces brain fog. It makes your mental capacity go through the roof. It's important. My name is Spencer, and I help young men increase their testosterone and mental health. Let's get right into it. Most people are driving a car with 3 wheels. And what I mean by that is take a normal car with 4 wheels and a jank 3-wheel car together and make them race. What car is going to win? Obviously the one with all the wheels, right? The meditation you're probably doing right now has 3 wheels, or 2, or 1, or 0. 99% of people meditate incorrectly. You've always been heard, you've always been told, just breathe in and out, and when a thought comes in, just let it go and go back to center. That's great. That's step 1. That's level 1 out of hundreds of levels. So I'm going to give you 3 things you can do right now to implement that will boost your meditation game and actually get you real results. So, number 1, it must be over 30 minutes. Don't cope. It needs to be over 30 minutes. I know it's boring as fuck, but your meditation session needs to be 30 minutes before you even get any benefits. The big benefit, you start changing after the 20-minute mark. It's a little hard to describe in words, but you kind of shift into a different state and you feel a little more relaxed, a little more spiritual after that 20-minute mark, and that's where all the growth is going to come from. So you need to be at least 30 minutes deep into meditation sessions. I've been doing 35 minutes, 45 minutes. It needs to be 35 minutes, at least 30 minutes every single day. I used to meditate every single day for 1 minute, 2 minutes. I was kind of under the school of thought where, at least a little bit is better than none. There is exponential growth when you get over that 30-minute hump that you're not going to see by meditating for 5 minutes. Number 2, have an inner dialogue. And what I mean by that is, especially when you go over the 30-minute mark, meditation can reveal thoughts to you that you didn't even know you had. You can come across very, very profound realizations when in a 30-minute meditation session, when in an hour meditation session. These thoughts come up to you in meditation. If you've meditated before, you understand what I'm saying. You get random thoughts like, I'm hungry, or I'm tired, or you start thinking about the girl you like, all these things. Some of these thoughts are very surface, like, yes, I'm hungry. There's not a lot of meaning in that besides you need to get some food. But you will have thoughts, maybe thoughts you haven't consciously thought of in a while. But these are bubbling up now because your brain has the time to process these and give these up to you, your psyche to actually explore. And when these thoughts come up while you're in meditation, as opposed to trying to center yourself and get rid of that thought, yes, that's what you should do ultimately. But in the practice of becoming more mindful and feeling the thought and letting it go and becoming one again with just a blank slate in your mind and focusing back on your breath, you should also think, why did I think this thought? Why is this one thought coming up 5 times in my meditation session? Should I journal about this? Is there any realization to have here? Can I learn anything about myself? And usually you'll have an answer. There are thoughts that you just can't come to these realizations when you are in normal life. When you're walking through the city, when you're on your phone, like your brain is too stimulated. You learn a lot about yourself when you meditate. So that's why I say have an inner dialogue as well as just focusing on your breath. And number 3, don't scratch the itches. You ever get an itch like right here? It's on your face and you're meditating. You're going to be so tempted just to scratch that itch. But if you can feel the itch and then go back and focus on your nostrils, focus on your breath, and do not scratch the itch or do not move that leg that's becoming asleep. The leg's falling asleep or your hand's falling asleep. To not move those things requires a level of stoicism and discipline on your part. But if you can direct your attention and focus away from that and back to your breath, you will produce asymmetrical results in your mindfulness and in your mental health and in your clarity and in your life. So do not scratch the itch. Each time you don't scratch the itch, it's like another rep. Your brain muscle gets stronger. And these itches are gonna feel like hell, you know? Sometimes they don't go away for 5 minutes, but you need to focus on your breath. And the more you do that, the slower and slower you get your breath and you focus, the itch will start to go away. If you do these 3 things, I just told you 3. I told you, must be over 30 minutes. You must have an inner dialogue and, start to connect with those inner realizations of yourself. And then don't scratch the itch. No one does this. I don't see this anywhere on YouTube, these 3 things. This is gonna boost your meditation game so much and actually make meditation worth it. My name's Spencer, and I'm on a mission to help men increase their mental health and testosterone. If you like this video, which this is some knowledge that you're not going to find anywhere else. I have not been able to find this. This is stuff I've learned from my coach and just from real life. If you like this video, please subscribe so more people can be notified of this type of content. I can't wait to help you. I'm so excited. Let's get it. Get bored.